No one likes the feeling of having their skin stripped off by hot asphalt. Motorcycling can be a fun hobby and a great way to save on commuting costs, but there are inherent dangers. Accidents can happen, and a motorcyclist is exposed to a greater degree of risk than if he or she was driving a car. However, with the application of just a few pieces of protective gear, you can help protect yourself from the wear and tear on your body. Gas prices are on the rise, and motorcycle use is on the rise. Protective gear is an easy addition to any motorcycle ride, and from personal experience, I've learned the hard way why all of this is important. Proper motorcycling gear consists of a helmet, jacket, gloves, pants, and sturdy over-the-ankle footwear. We'll start off with the head and work our way down. First off is the helmet. The helmet is the single most important piece of protective gear you can buy. Helmets come in many different styles. There are full-face helmets like this one here. There's half helmets, and then there are open-face helmets. This here is a full-face helmet. Full-face helmets provide the most protection you can get, not just from a crash, but from flying debris, rocks, and bugs. It'll protect your eyes. If you're not going to buy a full-face helmet, then make sure you get a good set of goggles or glasses to protect your eyes. A study by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says that you are 29 times more likely to survive an accident if you're wearing a helmet. When you get a helmet, you want to make sure that it fits snugly, but not so tight that it causes discomfort or hot spots on your head. Now we'll work our way down the body. Long sleeves are good, but a jacket is much, much better. Of the different types of jackets that are out there, leather jackets offer the best abrasion resistance, and they have really good shock absorption. However, they're very, very hot, and they're very, very expensive. An excellent alternative to a leather jacket is a textile or mesh jacket. This is a mesh jacket. They come in a lot of different styles, colors, and sizes, and the advantage they have is that they're significantly cheaper and a lot cooler. Most dedicated motorcycling jackets will have armor located in the shoulder and in the elbow and back area. Now, jackets keep your torso and your arms safe, but don't forget about the gloves. And before you blow off buying a good set of motorcycle gloves, think about what the first thing you do is when you trip and start to fall, you throw out your hands to catch your fall. Motorcycling gloves come in a lot of different styles. However, for the most part, there'll be a leather shell with some textile lining, and most of them will have armor or padding on the high points of your hands, like the knuckles and the joints. Now that we've got the upper half of the body covered, we'll move down to the lower half. Long pants protect your legs. According to a study by the CDC, the legs and the feet are the most injured body part in survivable motorcycle accidents, so shorts are not an option when you're driving on a motorcycle. Denim jeans are an okay start, but they're prone to tearing. An even better option is dedicated motorcycling pants or overpants like these here. These can fit on over your normal street clothes or a comfortable pair of shorts, but since most of the construction is mesh, there's good airflow, but in the critical areas like the knees and the hips, there's armor and padding to help with shock absorption and abrasion resistance there as well. Lastly, we'll move on to the feet. According to the Motorcycle Safety Foundation, when you ride, you should always wear sturdy over-the-ankle footwear for two reasons. The first is to protect your feet from burns from the exhaust, and the second is to protect your ankles from abrasions and road debris. In conclusion, chances of accidents are relatively small. However, an accident is not the time that you want to be wishing that you had bought the proper gear. From personal experience, I know this. 4 years ago, I was driving down 41A when I was rear-ended by a truck doing about 50 miles an hour. I was thrown from my motorcycle, flew about 30 feet through the air, landed on my hands, then my elbow, then my shoulder, and finally my head. I slid off the road into a ditch and struck a road sign pole. The only thing that happened to me was I got a slight bruise on my leg from where my house keys were in my pocket. I know this stuff works. It's very easy to just get on your bike and go, and it's also very easy to say that it's not worth the money. But with just a little bit out-of-pocket expense, you can make sure that you're protected from what may be lurking around the corner. Thank you.